So now that you've found your reinforcers, I want you guys to keep playing with it. One of the games that we're going to see, so the game we're seeing today on day 9 of the Cricket's 20 day of game, it's a game called Race to Dead Toy. Or food, you can also use food. And it's going to help build some desire in the reinforcers you're using. It's going to help build some forward drive if you're doing agility. And to go with agility, it also helps lower your dog's head, which you do want their head lower, not super high. So it helps with that. It does help with your relation. It helps with play. It helps with your retreats. It helps with your recall. It helps with so many things. And the game is super simple. It's not hard to do. I'm going to use Poca's carrot cake because that's one of the things we have here today. I do also have some food, so I could play some food. It's more visual for you guys to see this that is white on the black floor than my black kibble. The idea is the same with food as with toy. You're going to have your dog in either middle or beside you. Restrain them in some way, shape, or form. It can be with just a hand on the chest, like we did. Can't remember which day, but I remember filming it. So hand on the chest, hand around the collar or on the harness, or on this one you can use a stay. I don't really have a problem with it. So what you're going to do, like I said, have your dog in the middle or beside you. Hold them, tell them to stay, throw the toy or the piece of food. And if you're using food, big chunks. You want your dog to be able to find it, it's a quick one. You don't want your dog to be looking for it forever. So you throw it forward, and as your dog is still staring at it, you release them to it and race them to it. It's a race. Now, if you get there before your dog, depending on your dog, you might want to actually grab the thing and do a try again. For some dogs, that will push them to go quicker and faster. For some dogs, it'll actually make them shut down. So if you get there before them, try to slow down so they actually kind of get there before you do. And with Poca, I haven't been able to beat her to it yet. Lately. I have been in the past, but in the past I would never get it, so I always slowed down. Now I can't beat her, she's just too quick for me. So I'm going to be playing that a couple of times with her, like 5 times, because it is a quick, fast-paced game, and then I'm going to come back and talk to you guys. So that was your Race to Dead toy. Like I said, the idea is the same with food. You can throw it if you only have like one piece. If you have a piece of food that is actually throwable. So things like beef liver, that's really light. Great for catching, not so great for throwing. So just keep that in mind when you're trying to throw food. If you have food, you can place it. Tell your dog to have your dog on a leash and like take them away and feed them for coming away from it, and then releasing them to it. That's kind of your other option when you're using food if you can't throw it. So that was day 9, Race to Dead toy or food. If your dog doesn't have a retrieve, she has a pretty good one. If your dog doesn't have one, you saw one of the time, as soon as she got to it, I put it in my hands immediately. The other thing you can do, play it on a leash, so your dog cannot just run away with it, or use a toy that's longer so that they can grab one end and you can easily grab the other end. Start playing it inside, I have to say, so that at least if they do run away, you don't have your full yard to run after them. It's just in the house, okay? That was day 9. We will see you tomorrow for day 10, the halfway point. This is crazy, and I hope you're having fun.